Yep.
And it all comes down to these two teams. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention that one of these two teams is led by a player, the comeback kid, who not all that long ago, many of us wondered out loud, will he even play in the NBA?
Bottom line is this. If you got a nickname like the comeback kid, you got to earn it. And this kid certainly has done that. Tremendous talent and poise. And more importantly, he's proven he's a team player, Max.
Well, yes, I have to admit, he has made strides in that department.
Strides.
But I still maintain, if he doesn't learn how to not only share the ball, but share the spotlight, there is no way this team is hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this season.
Have you even watched this kid, Max? Have you even watched this kid this season? Because evidently you haven't, because you wouldn't be saying the stuff that you're saying right now. It makes no sense at all. If you watch this kid, you know all he needs to do is tune out the noise, which would mean not listening to Max Kellerman, because you are the noise.
Well, I'm sure it doesn't surprise you to learn that I completely disagree, but we're about to find out who's right. So, without further delay, it's game one of the NBA Finals.
No tickets to the game for you.
How dare you?
The Lakers got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Heat just couldn't close this one out. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're gonna win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game. This segment wouldn't be complete without a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. And now, of course, the stats.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And now, here it is, the playoff bracket.